Today our lesson is titled Digital Footprint. This just refers to the fact that everything that you or anyone else posts about themselves online becomes part of a public online presence known as a digital footprint. So we're going to dive into what this looks like and also how you can begin to start erasing or limiting the footprint that you create whenever you are online. Make sure to go into Schoology before you start this video to grab the notes. They're titled Digital Footprint Notes in the Lesson 4 folder under Digital Citizenship Unit. The essential question for today is, how can information you post on the internet affect your future opportunities? You'll actually understand the public presence online that represents your own personal digital footprint, and then you can understand after this lesson the different posts online that can help and hurt both your reputation as well as future opportunities such as careers and being admitted into college. And then you're going to actually assess some search features on 2 different students that help to create an image and ultimately determine whether or not they get into a college of their choice. So here's the key vocabulary for this lesson. We actually have just these 3 definitions. So you'll want to pause the video now and make sure to copy these definitions over onto your note sheet, because remember that you can use your note sheets throughout all of the lesson quizzes in this unit. Alright, so as introduction, you already wrote down the definition of digital footprint, and just to remind you, that's all of the information about a person that can be found online. And you might think, all of my accounts are private, so nobody can find me online. But newsflash, your digital footprint becomes public by being copied and passed on by others. So people that you don't know that follow you could be copying your page and sending it on to others via the internet. Once that happens, you now can be searched and found online. So if somebody goes to Google and searches you, your information can pop up. Not only can you be searched and found by many people, but your personal information is now viewed by large audiences out there of people that you don't even know. And then lastly, your online presence is permanent once you post it online, because there's many ways that it becomes archived and passed on by others. So just because you're sending it through Snapchat and you think it disappears after so many seconds, there's archives at Snapchat corporate and Instagram corporate that keep every single post in their archive database, and it can be pulled out and found by people if they truly want to find it. So let's watch Abbas's story about his digital footprint.
I've seen pictures also, people put up like pictures like where they kind of revealing a lot of, I feel like they're not that explicit in person, but I feel like they put up pictures just to attract certain attention or to attract people they don't know. People put up statuses that, to me, are kind of disrespectful sometimes, especially if your parent was actually part of you on your page, you would not put that up. So I feel like you should be respectful to people who are around you and people who are actually looking at your page. Just make sure that if you're going to have something on your page, something that anybody that you care about or anybody that you know would, be fine with looking at, not including your parents, family members, People put it like the little pictures of them like his shirt off if it's a guy, and it wasn't seen as bad because everybody was doing it. I personally didn't agree with it. I'm like, why do you need to do that? I understand if they put up pictures of they're at the beach or something, but if it's just like a little camera picture in the bathroom of them with their shirt off or showing something, to me it's just really unprofessional. I heard now that a lot of colleges actually look at, like, search you on Facebook to actually check out if they want to have you as a student or not. So a lot of my friends kind of change their last name or change their first name in order for them not to be found, or make it so you can't be found. With me, I didn't really change it because I really didn't have anything to hide. If anything, I feel like it would help me in a way, for the colleges to look at me, and I actually got admitted to San Francisco State. Part of it is because it shows that I'm really active with family members, because I have a lot of pictures of my family in there. I have older pictures. And also, if I'm not sure if they actually can see all the statuses, but a lot of the statuses I put up are connected to some of the work I do, because I'm also a community organizer with the organization called You Together. So I put up a lot of statuses about that, or I put up my music. And I'm really kind of responsible. I have 2 sisters that I take care of. I don't have any pictures of me at parties doing crazy stuff. I don't have any. I think colleges will actually like my Facebook page because it kind of shows that I'm active. And I feel like it's just kind of like, if you look at my page, it's nothing. I feel like there's nothing on there that kind of brings me down.
Alright, so you will find this college-bound PDF on Schoology, and I'll show you how to locate the document after I explain the directions and what you'll be doing. So this activity is to be submitted on Schoology. You're going to receive a grade for it. So make sure you complete it and submit it before you leave class today. So the directions are that you're becoming a college admissions officer who must decide which of 2 college applicants to admit. The admissions committee has already determined that the candidates, Marcus and Tommy, are equally desirable based on their grades, test scores, and personal essays. The officers also have the following information from an online search of each candidate. So they've included the material for you about Marcus and Tommy, and there's multiple pages of information that you can assess. What you're going to do is fill out the feedback form. This is the feedback form that you're going to fill out for both Marcus and Tommy, and you're just filling out each of these questions. So, what information about the student online makes him an appealing candidate? And what information about the student online makes you question whether he should be admitted? So you're going to go through all of those pieces of material that they provided to you, so all of that online search information as far as their Instagram pages, Facebooks, posts regarding their sports and everything, and you're going to fill in this chart. And then at the bottom here, you're going to list who your final choice is that you've made, so you'll list that right here. And then you need to give 3 examples of why you chose that candidate to be admitted to the college. And then make sure you submit it on Schoology for a grade. So on our Schoology course page, you need to go into the Digital Citizenship Unit folder. And then in Lesson 4, Digital Footprint, you should find the link to the PDF for the admissions packet handout. This is what you are reading through the search materials and filling out that feedback form.